up, church kids? Happy Sunday, and we are so excited to be back in your guys' lives this weekend for our online experience.
Yeah, we are. Church kids, we are continuing to learn about faith. Do you remember our declaration for this month? If you do, say it with me. I have faith. Great job, you guys.
Friends, next weekend is Silly Sunday! And it's Crazy Sock Day, so don't forget to find or make or borrow some silly socks just like Teacher Case this week so you can be ready to party with us next Sunday.
All right, church kids, before we jump into today's lesson, we want to remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Take a look at this behind-the-scenes clip of the Church Kids show that premieres every Wednesday at noon on our Champion Center YouTube channel.
This is called a kimono.
Isn't that a type of like lizard dragon?
Oh, the wonderful king.
Mix it up.
That was awesome. All right, church kids, we're going to dive into worship. So jump up onto your feet and get ready. And don't forget, it's a great day to be
Walk child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear, for I am a child of God. You split the sea so I can walk right through it. My fears are drowned in perfect love. You rescued me so I could stand and say, I am a child of God. You split the sea so I could walk right through it. You drowned my fears in perfect love. You rescued me so I could stand and say, I am a child of God. I am a child of God. Yes, I am a child of God. Full of faith, yes, I am a child of God. So I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God.
What's up, guys? It's me, Teacher Jeremias, and we're here. And you may be wondering, why do I have 87 cents in my hand? I'll tell you what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna buy a pickle. I have all this money because we're gonna play a game. For this game, all you need is 10 coins. It could be 10 dimes, nickels, pennies, some of those golden chocolate coins. Doesn't matter, as long as they're coins. Another thing that you're gonna need is your forehead. You may be wondering, why do you need your forehead? It's because the point of the game is you have 60 seconds to balance all 10 coins on your forehead. Then once you balance them, you have to hold it for 3 seconds. Alright, it's gonna look a little something like this. And lucky for me, I have a good forehead. And my dad has a good forehead. And my grandpa has a good forehead. It just runs in the family. Let me show you how it's done. Forehead games begin, baby. Does this count though? Does it count? Oh. If you get stuck on your forehead, extra points. Okay, If you can put all 10 of these coins on your forehead and hold them for 3 seconds, all you have to do is take a picture and tag us on Instagram at Champion Center Church Kids. Alright, if you got your coins ready and your foreheads ready, count down with me. 3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
What's going on, church kids? So pumped you're here. We got another memory verse rap coming your way. So I need your help right now. Let's all jump to our feet right now and let's start bouncing to the beat a little bit, okay? Just side to side, just side to side. Teacher, Chase, take it away.
F-A-I-T-H. We ain't talking about faith.
Faith.
F-A-I-T-H.
You know what it is.
F-A-I-T-H. We ain't talking about faith.
Faith.
F-A-I-T-H.
Yeah, oh yeah, here we go. Faith is being sure of what we hope for. It's being certain of what we do not see. Faith is being sure of what we hope for. It's being certain of what we do not see. Hebrews 11:1, that's the verse for you and me. Come on now. Hebrews 11:1, that's the verse for you and me. Faith is being sure of what we hope for. It's being certain of what we do not see. Say what? Faith is being sure of what we hope for. It's being certain of what we do not see. Say what? Hebrews 11:1, that's the verse for you and me. Come on now. Hebrews 11:1, that's the verse for you and me. F-A-I-T-H, that's the verse for you and me today. F-A-I-T-H, that's the verse for me and you today. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Can you see it? Can you see it? What are you talking about? That faith. Teacher Chase, take it away.
F-A-I-T-H. We ain't talking about faith.
Yeah.
F-A-I-T-H. We ain't talking about F-A-I-T-H. We ain't talking about faith.
Talking about faith.
F-A-I-T-H.
I was just talking with Chef Elaine. Did you tell her to buy 11 bags of oats?
And a bunch of apples. Did she?
She didn't say what you would need them for.
Can you hold that for me, please?
Something's in motion here, and I'm not sure I like it.
My grandma's sending me some birthday money, and I'm gonna buy a horse!
And you're measuring because?
I want to make sure he'll fit through the door.
Dot, do I even have to say it?
Say it.
You can't have a
Come on, man!
We are Connect HQ.
Every day we help the people of the world.
Live God's way.
We look for the links.
Make the connection.
And you never know what might happen. My name is Dot, and this is how we grew as givers.
Please! Dot, I agree with Luke. You can't get a horse.
Can we at least come to an agreement where we cut some slack on the horse rules around here?
I agree with those rules. I don't want it to smell like a barn around here. And you could probably use your birthday money to spend a week at horse camp.
Horse camp? Now there's an idea.
Oh, hi, Grace. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for inviting me. Dot, this is Grace. She works at the shelter down the street.
Nice to meet you. What's the shelter?
It's a rescue mission where anyone who doesn't have a home can come to get a hot meal or a bed to sleep in.
I've been leading a small group down there once a week.
Not only that, but Ray was kind enough to say we could use Connect HQ for an event we're hosting next week. I just stopped by to get a tour and talk specifics.
Welcome to Connect HQ. May I ask you a question?
Ask me anything.
Why don't they have homes? I know of lots of empty apartments in the building across the street.
That's a good question, but you can't just take over an empty apartment. You have to pay for a place to live, and many people simply can't afford it.
Oh, right. Well, why don't they just get better jobs so they can afford it?
Good jobs can take time and a lot of help to find. The people living at the rescue mission are there for many reasons. Some have families they're supporting. Some have illnesses they're fighting through. Some are there because it's the safest place for them to live.
I've always wondered. And also, even though I'm just a kid, is there any way I can help?
You could always donate something.
Do you ever need stuffed animals? I have more than I know what to do with.
I tell everyone, think about all the things you need during the day. Meals, clothes, supplies, even stuffed animals. Those are all things that you can donate to your local rescue mission.
Giving generously is something that all of us should be focused on. And when I have faith in Jesus, I can give generously.
I'm glad you're here, Grace.
If you think of any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'm happy to help.
So long, sunny side up bear. Go give him some good snuggles.
What about this one?
Ah! She stays. Hey, do you think they like apples?
Well, we like apples. Why wouldn't they? They're no different of a person from you and me. We are all humans, created and loved by God.
Got it.
Are you going to donate some apples?
Well, since I'm not getting a horse, I thought I would give a bunch of extra apples to the rescue mission.
That's a great idea. Do they need them?
I think so. I don't know.
You could ask them.
Good thinking, big guy.
I'm really glad you gave up on the horse idea.
I didn't. Not completely. I'm gonna use my birthday money to spend a week at a camp where they have horseback riding. I still get the horse time, but the horse doesn't go trampling through Connect HQ.
Win-win.
Win-win.
Our very own Chef Elaine would like to provide a menu for your guests.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. A few people would like to give speeches. Could we do that over here?
Definitely.
I don't mean to interrupt your planning meeting, but I just wanted to drop off this bag of donations for the rescue mission.
Oh, thank you. The kids will love these new friends.
Also, I've come into an abundance of apples because of a little misunderstanding about a horse. Could I give them to the shelter?
That's wonderful. We love having fresh fruit. Thanks for thinking of us.
Oh, it's no big deal.
Dot, I am so proud of you for being so giving.
No problem at all. No problem. Big problem.
What happened now?
No problem. That's the problem.
I don't follow?
It was too easy to give those toys and apples to the shelter because I wasn't doing anything with them.
But Dot, you gave to someone who needed something. That's not a big problem.
But Ray said, when I have faith in Jesus, I can give generously. I gave, but I could give more, like it says in the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 16.
Want me to say that with you?
Yes. Hebrews 13:16.
Hebrews 13:16.
And don't forget to do good and to share with those in need.
And don't forget to do good and to share with those in need.
These are the sacrifices that please God.
These are the sacrifices that please God.
I want the kind of faith that really sacrifices something.
That's not a bad thing to want.
But what else do I have to give?
Well, sometimes it's not about giving things. It's about giving time or attention.
Bingo! You can go back to what you were doing.
Glad I could help.
So we'll have appetizers here and people can mingle.
Sorry to interrupt again, but this thing you're planning, it's an event here at Connect HQ, right?
That's correct.
I'd like to give my time to help out serving the people dealing with homelessness. Can I help with the event here at HQ?
Well, actually, this event isn't for the people who stay at the rescue mission.
It's a party that they're hosting for the volunteers who help at the rescue mission.
Wait, how are they throwing a party?
The same way you would throw a party. They pulled some money together and wanted to give back to the volunteers by planning a party for them.
But they don't have houses.
Dot.
I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to say you can't serve others because you don't have a house. But they pulled together enough money to do something nice for someone else when they still needed things too. That's incredible.
They wanted to give back. They put the needs of others before their own.
I've never known the kind of faith to give like that. I've always given what I had extra. Extra animals, extra apples, extra time.
Well, God calls all of us to give what we have to meet the needs of others, and all of us can trust that God will give us what we need when we need it.
That is generous.
Is everything okay, Dot?
I have a question for you. But first, I need a favor.
All right.
Watch this Bible link I found.
This is his 66 picks mixed up into one. The book's about God, who he is and what he's done. It's the Holy Bible, y'all, with God's truth packed tight inside. It's alive, a prize to hide in your heart and in your mind. Old Testaments are set up for the big event when Jesus crashed the scene with a new arrangement. It's history, his story, whose story, God's story. Oh, the story of how much he loves me. Let it blow up all the pages, let the show go on. Let his word explode from this video into your life.
Jesus told a story about a Jewish man who lived in Jerusalem. One day, the man decided to visit his friends in Jericho. He set out on his journey, enjoying the beautiful sunshine.
What a great day for a long walk.
But on his journey, two robbers appeared from out of nowhere.
Somebody help!
The robbers took the man's stuff and beat him up. They left him laying beside the road, nearly dead. Soon, a priest came along on the road. This seemed like good news since priests were known to be close to God and good helpers.
Please, help me.
But the priest saw the wounded man and he pretended he didn't. Instead, he crossed to the other side of the road and kept walking. Next, a man who worked in the temple walked by. This seemed like good news. If this guy worked in the temple, he must be close to God and willing to help.
Please, help me.
But the temple assistant pretended not to see the man dying beside the road. He crossed to the other side of the road and kept walking. Next, a Samaritan came along. The Jewish man didn't expect him to stop. Everyone thought Samaritans weren't very nice or helpful. But the most unexpected thing happened. The Samaritan stopped. He got into the ditch with the Jewish man and bandaged his wounds.
Thank you for stopping to help.
The Samaritan loaded the hurt man onto his donkey and took him to an inn. He paid for the Jewish man's room and asked for them to take care of him. Do you think it's better to look like someone who helps others, or to actually be someone who helps others? Jesus asks us to be someone who helps, just like the Good Samaritan.
So, what is your question?
The Good Samaritan saw someone in need and gave his time to make sure he got better.
Exactly.
So, do you think I'm good at giving?
Of course I do. You see the people who need help and you help them. Just like the Good Samaritan.
I think I give more when I know the person, when it's friends or family. But the Good Samaritan didn't know that stranger on the road, and he still gave. A lot. I wish I had faith like that.
We all do. It takes big faith to trust that God will give us what we need when we need it. It takes big faith to treat everyone the way we treat our family and our friends. Big faith is something that comes over time.
How do I get big faith?
Share what you believe. Share what you've been given. And pray for big faith.
Okay, let's do it now.
All right.
Bow your head. God, I want big faith. I want to treat everyone in need. People with houses, people without. Just like they were friends I haven't met yet. I want to give time, money, whatever it takes to help. Help everyone. Amen.
Amen.
Thanks again for donating this place for our big night. I think it'll be a big success.
I'm just really glad that we could be a part of it. And please, if there is anything else that you guys need, let us know.
Oh, good. You're still here. I've been thinking about how when I have faith in Jesus, I can give generously. And I want to make sure this made it into the donation bag.
Thanks, Dot.
And I wanted to say that my grandma's sending me some money for my birthday. I'd like to give half of that to the rescue mission.
What about horse camp?
I prayed about it, and I feel like this is what I should do with this money instead.
That's really thoughtful.
I trust that if I'm supposed to ride a horse, somehow I'll ride a horse, money or not.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, take good care of those animals for me.
I'll make sure they're good and loved.
Hi, my name is Dot.
And I'm Luke.
We learned a lesson about big faith that we wanted to share with you.
The Bible tells us this in the book of Hebrews. Say it with us like this.
Hebrews 13:16. And don't forget to do good and share with those in need. These are the sacrifices that please God. It's great when you give your extra stuff to meet the needs of others, but when you give beyond that, it's a sacrifice, and that takes faith.
Faith doesn't ignore the people around us who need help. We should be like the Good Samaritan and look around for everyone who is in need. Even if we don't have money, we can still give our time and attention to people who need help. When you give to others, not only does your faith grow, but you can build their faith too.
Big faith gives even when it seems like it's asking too much. That's how Jesus gave. He healed the sick, was a friend to people no one liked, gave people food when they had none, and gave his life by dying on the cross because we all needed forgiveness. It takes big faith to trust that God will give you what you need when you need it. God promises he will give us what we need and enough to meet the needs of others. When I have faith in Jesus, I can give generously. I want to give with that kind of big faith. How about you? Look around and see how you can give. And remember, Connect HQ is here to help you.
If my mind is a lion's den, you're the peace that tames the beast within. And if my heart is a wildfire, you're the love that keeps me burning higher. You can give me life again. You can give me life again.
You can